So after the chanting and meditation, do you feel a bit more relaxed? Do you? Not? You don't feel relaxed yet? Okay, so I hope all of you are feeling relaxed. And relaxing our mind is something very important. Because when the mind is relaxed, there is clarity. And when there is clarity, you know by your own self. You don't need always people to tell you what is what is right, what is wrong, what is beneficial, what is non-beneficial. You will yourself understand. You will yourself know once you have the clarity. And that can only and only happen when the mind is settled. Buddha gave the example of a pot of water. Some of you might have heard of this example. A pot of water, if it is colored, or it is windy, or it is polluted, or it is in a dark place, or it is boiling, you cannot see your face inside the water. So, therefore, Buddha said that to have a clean water, now that water has a sediment, some dust. When you keep it for a long time, it settles down, and then you can see, but it doesn't mean that those dust will never come up. If it is moved by somebody, those which were at the bottom starts again coming up at the surface or in the upper part. And then you cannot see. In the same way, we do get agitated, disturbed, distracted by our day-to-day life. And that's fine, that's perfectly fine, because that's how our life and mind is. But then one has to make an effort to calm down. You need to have some break, some rest to calm down. And eventually, with the repeated practice of calming down, the mind can now eventually become more stable and calm for a long time. So this is what we try to do as we come here every Sunday. So I just returned from a 5 days meditation silent retreat in Bangalore. In Bangalore, we have a beautiful meditation center in the outside of Bangalore. So it's very peaceful, lot of trees, no sound, only bird sound. You will hear the chirping of bird in the early morning meditation. You don't hear other sound. But you hear 5 times in a day train sound, because there is a railway track passing through. But one of the elderly men said during the last, on the 6th day, we had this experience of, sharing the experience. He said that those train sound for five times a day was really the only entertainment he had. So he really liked it, right? So he was like, oh, now finally I'm connected to my world. Because you cannot use phone, you have to submit it, and you have to maintain what is called the noble silence. So noble silence is almost full silence, but you can talk something which is very essential. So it's called noble silence because it is the way the enlightened individuals function. They don't talk something which is non-beneficial. They know what is beneficial and not, but we still unenlightened worldly people, we do not know yet. So we talk many a time, lot of things which are not really beneficial. So we do that, Please sit down, don't disturb, others, please sit down. So I was there in the retreat for 5 days, and a lot of people were there, some 43 people, and we had a nice young, old, middle-aged, women, men, girls, boys, all different age group were there, but of course above 18. So it was really nice for me, and I also got a lot of time to meditate. So while I was conducting the meditation there, I was telling them about the walking meditation. So have you ever heard this walking meditation before? Yes? Not everyone? So there is not just sitting meditation, but there is walking meditation as well. Okay, so the walking meditation is part of that because they are meditating from morning till evening, right? From morning 5:30 till evening almost 9. So they cannot always sit. It's just 1 hour here, you are already feeling, a little bit pain here, joints, knees. So imagine meditating from morning 5:30 all the way till 9 in the evening. So you can't, right? So therefore, Buddha suggested walking meditation. So I gave a teaching on walking meditation based on one of the teaching of Buddha, where Buddha spoke about walking meditation, what is the benefit. So today I would like to share that teaching with you, but my purpose is not necessarily for you to do walking meditation because you busy people, you don't even find time for half an hour sitting meditation every day. So you don't need walking meditation anyway. But still I thought it is useful because you can take the lesson from that teaching and apply in your day-to-day life, in your own life, right? Whatever your life is, you can sort of understand. And also it is so important because this particular teaching is not specifically on walking, but on sleeping or laziness, lethargy, something like that. So it is based on that because you feel a bit lazy. You have to meditate from morning till evening for 5 days. But if you also feel somewhat lazy or lethargic in your own life, right? So how you can do something, right? How you can find it out. So Buddha gives specifically for the meditators who are meditating, but you can still take it out for your own life. So I will share that teaching with all of you, so it may be helpful. So this teaching was given to actually Moggallana Bhante, who is sitting on the left side, the statue, if you see, he is Moggallana. He was second to Buddha in psychic power, psychic supernormal power, and the right side Sariputta Bhante, who was next to Buddha in wisdom. So they were the two chief disciples of the Buddha. So when Moggallana Bhante was still not enlightened, he was still not enlightened, he was feeling sleepy, right? He was meditating and feeling sleepy. Imagine Buddha's chief disciple feeling sleepy while meditating, you see. And he was really struggling, actually. He was really struggling. And Buddha came to know through his own divine eye. He saw it. And then Buddha just disappeared from his place and appeared right before Moggallana Bhante. And he said, "Are you dozing off?" So, yeah, Bhante, I'm really, really struggling. It's so tough meditating and feeling sleepy. So Buddha gave him many tips. So the tips I would like to share with you. And these tips are very, very practical. See, one of the reasons I wanted to tell you today is because Buddha was so much practical individual. He won't always speak something very higher, lofty, abstract teaching, right? He was not always talking something which you can connect or something divine, something very all the time deep philosophy. Though he was talking all of that, but then he also had lot of this practical aspect of life, and then a practical aspect of life. And that's the reason I want also to share with you and share so that we can all be more practical in our day-to-day life, for our own situation. So first he says that when you are focusing on something and you are feeling lazy or sleepy, then he said first thing you can do is to change your focus, which means you are doing something, you can do something else, right? In this case, of course, Buddha said about to change the topic of meditation. Like say today we did loving meditation and breath meditation, right? So there are many types of meditation. So you can change it, you can shift it. If your breath meditation is finding so lazy, you can change to some other meditation. There is death meditation, there is so many other meditation. So one can change it, which means to say that sometime when we feel something, we are doing something, let's say you're studying. A lot of people who say, oh, I can't focus, I start studying, but my mind doesn't focus. So you can, for some time, you can change the thing. You can do something else, at least for some time. No need to fully change. So that's helpful, right? You are feeling lazy. It's like, you may be like, oh, why I'm feeling lazy? So I'm so stupid. I'm feeling lazy. I'm so bad. Instead of telling that to yourself, you can just at that point change it. So this is the first one. And the second one, what Bhante says, what Buddha said is that second one, he's saying that you can contemplate on the teaching that you already know, right? You can reflect, contemplate. You can remind yourself all the teaching, wise thought, whatever you know, you can bring in your mind. This is for the Bhante. But in your day-to-day life, you can also bring in something that sort of motivates you, right? That sort of pushes you. So you can bring in those wisdom, those words, those teaching, those stories, ideas, wisdom, thoughts, teaching, whatever it is. So that then it might go, you see. So like that, what Buddha says, but if by doing this you don't shake off your drowsiness, then recall to your awareness the Dhamma as you have heard and memorize it, re-examine it and ponder it over in your mind. It's possible that by doing this, you will shake off your drowsiness. That's what Buddha said. So the third one he says is that he's telling the Bhante that you just loudly repeat, which means chant. Just like we did today chanting, you can do chanting. That's what Bhante Buddha suggested him, that you can just chant those words. Like sometimes if you're thinking in your mind, it still you feel drowsy. So just tell it loudly, read it out, Some people say, right, sing the song in your bathroom. That's some people suggest, something like that. You can just tell it loudly, because if you tell something loudly, then that maybe you're studying something or whatever you're doing, you can practice it loud. So that can also help you. If that doesn't help you, then what to do next? So Buddha goes on to the next. If by doing this you don't shake off your drowsiness, then pull both your earlobes and rub your limbs with your hands. It's possible that by doing this. So what he's saying, do something like this, when you're feeling sleepy, do like this, So then it might go away. Or do like this, something like this. Just rub yourself, just rub yourself. That might sort of help you. If you're feeling now sleepy, you can do like this and do like this, So that's what he suggested, And but if still that doesn't happen, then what you do? Then get up from your seat and after washing your eyes out with water, look around in all directions, upward to the major stars and constellations. It's possible that by doing this, you will shake off your drowsiness. So he's saying, after doing all these things, if still you feel lazy, then it is better to get up from your seat. Because it's not possible now. All the measures have been, all the attempts have been tried. Now go to the next. So get up from your seat and you can just wash your face, look around, look here, look, because it seems it was in the night. So he says, see the star. If it is daytime, see the sky, see the greenery, look around, just connect yourself with the nature, Nature may help you for some time. So in your own thing, in your own life, maybe I feel that one of the things here is I feel that in your own life, one of the things you can do is, with what Buddha suggested, is to just focus on your physical health or physical activeness, So a lot of time today, people are mostly on desk job or sitting job. Everything is more sitting. Even the cloth is washed by some machine. You don't need to do, So everything is done by, even fan you don't need to do like olden days, right? There is a switch and it just comes. So you are literally not doing anything physically. So I very much suggest that really you need to do some yoga, do some exercise, do some gym or walking or jogging or pushing, pulling, running, kicking or jumping or what else you can do. You do all these things and be physically very fit. It's very, very important, because that really helps your mind to become more active, your brain and everything. So a lot of people, they come and say, oh, I do it for a few days, then I forget or I don't get time, But you don't get time, but you have to take time out, because unless you do that, you will never be much active in your own work, and health as well. So this is something Buddha is telling, just go out and do something. So, of course, this is something, even when you are working and studying, you can do this also, when you are feeling a bit more lazy or whatever, or distracted, sometimes distracted. Okay. But if by doing so, you don't shake off your drowsiness, then attend to the perception of light. Resolve on the perception of daytime, by day and night, by night as by day, and by day as by night. By means of awareness, thus open and unhampered, develop a brightened mind. If possible, by doing this, you will shake off your drowsiness. So it is. So this is actually to imagine daytime, right? If you are in the night, you imagine daytime. If you are in a night, day, you imagine nighttime. So you imagine something, like change the day or time, day or night, and just be, like if it is night, you just think about day, light, sun, so that you can come out of it, So which means you are imagining something. So it is, I think, with relate to imagining in your own mind, some mental image, right? So maybe you can also have your own image of what you want, what you're looking for, or what you are after, something like that. So the last, I think another one is, if still that doesn't happen, then he says, then, percipient of what lies in front and behind, set a distance to meditate, walk back and forth, your senses inwardly immerse, your mind not straying outward. It's possible that by doing this, you will shake off your drowsiness. So now this is coming to the walking meditation, which I was telling in the beginning. So how do you do walking meditation? Even, of course, in your own day-to-day, day-to-day life, if you have meditation as part of your routine, and especially if you are meditating in the morning and you are feeling drowsy, so you can do walking meditation, which means Buddha is saying that you have some place, maybe 10, 20 or 15 feet, and you just walk back and forth by being mindful of walking itself, by not looking everywhere, just focus on the ground and feeling the touch of the feet, and feeling your mind and relaxing your mind. So walking meditation is something that you can do if you're feeling lazy. So I think this is also something one can very much make part of one's own life as well, not just in meditation. So then finally Buddha suggests that if all this thing doesn't work, then he says, take rest. He says, take rest. If it is very difficult. So he says, then reclining on your right side, take up the lion's posture. One foot placed on top of the other, mindful, alert, with your mind set on getting up. As soon as you wake up, get up quickly with a thought, I won't stay indulging in the pleasures of lying down, the pleasure of reclining, the pleasure of drowsiness. This is how you should train yourself. So he's saying, sleep, but don't sleep in any position, like in whatever position you like. He says, take the lion posture, the lion position, which means like you lie down on your right side, and then your both the leg one upon other, and your hand on one, right? So you see a lot of Buddha's reclining statue, you might have seen, So like that you sleep, and that is like one kind of a disciplined posture, because it is much easier for you to get up if you go to that posture. But this posture is not so comfortable, or it is not so easy, because you want to lie down whatever you want. So you just lie down like that, and you focus your mind on getting up. I'll get up at this time. You tell your mind. If you tell your mind, you will exactly get up at the right time. If you can try it out, if you just say, I'll get up at this time and sleep, you're just focusing on your, it's also like a meditation, right? So when you sleep, you don't think too much about the day, the morning, what I will do, this, that, all the stories of the world. You just be with the posture, be with the breath, and only the thought is, I will get up at this time, I will get up at this time, and trying to just relaxing your mind. When you just feel the body, naturally you will feel much relaxed, you see, and then you can get up, you see, and it was very helpful for me because I also did this time while I was meditating there, because I also had sometimes difficulty of getting up, right, to be frank. So after this sutta, I tried this time, and it was really helpful. I could easily wake up, So please try it out, those of you who hit the alarm button again and again, snooze, 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 snooze. For you, it will be easier. Okay, so this is sleep with regard to that, And then next, there is something more, but that is not connected to drowsiness, but it is something different. But I think it was necessary for Moggallana Bhante, so Buddha taught him that teaching as well. It is, but I will not go on that today because it will be too long. Maybe I will leave it for next, or maybe next will be Bhante will be speaking, so I don't know what he will speak. So you have to wait for next to next Sunday. So you have to come for it. So I will not say today, okay? So, but you can just try what I have so far spoken today according to the sutta. You can work with yourself. So some of you who are feeling lethargy, feeling lazy, feeling demotivated, feeling, hopeless, or, disinterested, or whatever, So because I hear a lot from people, especially youngsters, those who meet and come to me, they always express this story. So I thought, why not I speak this sutta today? So I hope it will be helpful to you in your daily life. And so keep practicing this one. So here we conclude today's evening program, and one announcement: next Saturday, which is 13th, second Saturday, so we have a one-day meditation retreat. Here 9 to 5 we have a separate meditation hall. So we have a 9 to 5 meditation. So you're all welcome. It's a one-day meditation thing, and you need to. There is a detail on the notice board. So there is a number there. So you register yourself, and then you can come. And lunch will also be served here. You don't need to bring food. So it's a chance for you to have that meditation hall, which is exclusively for monks. Generally, the outside people are not allowed. It's only for monks. But since a monk is teaching meditation for one day, you are allowed. So it's a special special opportunity for all of you. So it's 13th of this next Saturday, 9 to 5. So please register yourselves. It's an opportunity for you to just spend the whole day here with the monk, teaching you, guiding you, and other people who are coming and meditating. So it's a good, retreat. So retreat means you sort of come out from your day-to-day life, your house, just you just that's why we call retreat, right? Seclusion. So it's a nice opportunity. So once it happens once in a month, so please take opportunity of that. And of course, Sunday we have every Sunday 6 to 7. So please take the best out of it. And so yeah, so this much I would like to say. And you can check out some of our books, which is there near the parking lot. A lot of books are there, you can see. And we also have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mahabodhi Buddha Vihara. So this is here now, online live. If you cannot come, you can attend live as well on YouTube every Sunday. And you can watch some of the old videos we have in English, Hindi, Telugu, all the three. So Telugu usually on Sunday at what time? 5 o'clock Telugu here, it happens here, teaching. And Hindi? 5:30, and from 6 there is chanting, meditation, and English talk. So this is every Sunday thing. You can watch on that channel, YouTube as well. And yeah, so just take this opportunity, and you're all welcome, always welcome here to take part in this program, and also spend some time, other time also whenever you're free, come and just meditate yourself here. So take the opportunity of this place, so we conclude here, and we thank all of you for coming and listening and joining and creating this good atmosphere here today, a spiritual atmosphere. And we wish all of you good health, peace of mind, happiness, joy, and progress on the path of Dhamma. And may all your wishes be fulfilled. May you all be free from harm and danger, sickness and worries. And may you all have a stable and peaceful mind and achieve the ultimate happiness of Nibbana. And now wish whatever punya we got from today's program by chanting, meditating, listening to Dhamma, we share it with all the beings in the universe. May all beings be happy, healthy, and peaceful. So now we do a chanting where we wish for the happiness of all the beings. Sukhi bhave yane dukha ahane chahviya hita cha me sukhe honto majjata chataverino imam he gama ketam he satta honto sukhe sada tato paran yeso chakhavale sujanta bhavatu sabamangala rakhandu sabadevata sabbabuddhanubhavena sada sothe bhavantu te bhavatu sabbamangal rakhantu sabbadevata sabbadhammanubha sada bhavantu te bhavatu sabbamangal rakhantu sabbadevata sabba sangha nubhavena sada sothe bhavantu te sa Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so here we conclude and see you next Sunday at 6 o'clock again. And if you have any questions, anything to discuss, you can, after this program, you can come and discuss with us here. This much is here, and now the program concludes here, but we have a small blessing for Pramodji. You are offering this, please.